I did an enhanced evaluation with Meenakshi Sundaram. If you haven't seen that video, it's on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. It will give you more context for this video. We were discussing the speech he gave, and I made a suggestion. He asked for more of an explanation as to why I made that suggestion, and we had a little bit of back and forth. That, by the way, is an excellent reason why you ought to do an enhanced evaluation with me. I don't just write down my findings and hand you a piece of paper. I make sure you understand why I made those suggestions. Anyhow, I answered his question, but then over the next couple of days I kept thinking about it and I realized I could give him a deeper answer now. I'm going to give him that deeper answer in this video, and I'm inviting you to listen in. Let me give you some quick background. There is a part of his speech where Meenakshi is making the point that his boss was a really good guy. And he tells two stories to illustrate this. First, he tells of a time where his boss looked after him when he was really sick. And then he tells a story of a time his boss sent him for professional training. Even though he wasn't qualified to take this training, his boss insisted that they let him take it, and it was life-changing for him. I'm not going to tell you any more because it's his story and he tells it better than I could. My advice to him was that he simply tell the first story and eliminate the second story entirely. The first story was really compelling and illustrated his point amazingly. The second story was pretty good too, but it was not as good as the first story. The first story was off the charts good. The second story didn't really add any information. It was just another example that his boss was a good guy, which we already knew from the first story, and the first story did a much better job of making that point. It was Meenakshi's response to my advice that intrigued me. He said he included that second story because it shows his boss is a good guy. That's true, I agree. It's also a true story, which I suppose is pretty good. But then he went on to say, it had a really big effect on me. It's what got me into public speaking in the first place, which I never would have considered on my own, and it's a story very near and dear to my heart. After watching our conversation back on video a couple of times, I realized Meenakshi's justification for keeping the story in his speech was entirely personal. And here's what every speaker needs to understand. The speech may be about you, but it's not for you. Don't put content in your speech purely because you like it. Remember, you're giving this speech because you have a message for others. So approach content creation like this. They need to hear it because it's important to them. Not, I need to say it because it means a lot to me. You're not supposed to benefit from your speech. Your audience is. The speech may be about you, but it's for them. So give them content that will benefit them. This is exactly where having a good coach comes in handy. A coach has the end result and the audience in mind. A good coach is emotionally detached from your experiences so he can judge the value of your story. A coach can say, yeah, that is a good story, but it doesn't actually accomplish the purposes you intend. A coach can see what you can't because you're too close to the situation. Keep it tuned here to lastrites.com for more speaking tips. That's last-writes.com. And if you follow me on social media, sign up for my email newsletter, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will be made aware of these new videos as they become available. And together we, that's you and I, we will lay boring speeches to rest by giving them the last rites. Oh hey, if you're looking to hire a coach, I know a guy.